A person who hides his secret keeps his power in his hands. The heaviest thing in the world is an empty pocket that makes walking difficult. Ignoring some people for your peace of mind is not weakness, but wisdom. To get the best advice about something, you should think at night. Listen to your heart, but take your brain with you. No happiness can make a person happy when the heart is sad. If you want to overcome your fear, you have to take risks. The best way to be truly free is to be free from the fear of failure. Behind every successful person is a long line of haters. Silence is the sign of wisdom and the veil of foolishness. No amount of evidence in the world could ever convince a fool. In bad times, people offer less support and more advice. Success hides the bad habits of a person. If there is no change in your behavior, even after studying, understand that you are reading the wrong book. Unlucky is the person who fears the future. A mistake that is repeated more than once is called a choice. If the listener starts responding without listening, you should stop talking. The motivation should be to reach the moon, so that even if you fail, you will be among the stars. Prioritizing the beat over the heart doesn't bring comfort. The test of morality starts after the end of the relationship. If everyone loves you, then something must be wrong. Find an enemy to keep yourself in check. If you want to be successful, first overcome your inner fear. Be sure to trust people, but not so much that they start to think of you as a blind. People are always killed by love, but hate teaches them how to live. We want people to be punished for their mistakes, but for ourselves, we beg for mercy. If you don't want your life to be ruined, stay away from people who have ruined your life. It is better to remain silent than to complain. If the conditions of a person improve, the relations with people also improve. Forcing people to bear oppression is the greatest cruelty of the oppressor. Escaping the harsh realities of life is as difficult as avoiding death. Man lives life very contentedly until hope is broken. Our silence encourages oppression. Many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. True love is that which does not change with time and circumstances. The real rich is the person who has sincere friends. He who laughs at himself leaves nothing for others to laugh at himself. The best response to anger is silence. The first test of a rich man is his humility. There is no ending in life. A new path is always waiting for you. Stop focusing on words where the relation is to be maintained. Don't praise someone too much, because everything changes. Trust in your own strength without pride, and respect people without fear. If you don't have any opponent throughout your life, no one knows what you are, not even you. Many troubles come upon a man because he does not allow himself to do what is right. The love of weak-minded and hard-hearted people changes again and again. When yourself and your words become meaningless to someone, changing your path is the best way to avoid suffering. The poor are not those who have little, but those who want much. There must be one thing in your success that even your friends are not happy about. The most famous and noble thing in the world is to value the feelings of others. Arrogance is the ride that brings you down in the most undesirable place. You can explain as much as you want to people, but those who have malice in their hearts will never understand you. Silence is the lesson learned from many trials of life. The person who helps others in trouble is the one who has been facing trouble himself. Always limit your troubles and pain to yourself. It becomes a spectacle as soon as it reaches others. Language is not bad. Its use makes it bad. Keep a watch with you so that you know the good and bad times. He who cannot be satisfied with a little cannot be satisfied with anything. Tears shed for self are tears of weakness, but tears shed for others are tears of strength. Pride is a disease that always affects a weak person. If you want to live, then you have to fight the situation, and if you're not ready to fight, then you have no right to live. The dress of shame has no measure. It fits everyone. A jealous person sees another's chicken as a buffalo. Humanity has no religion, but it is a level to which very few people can reach. The environment remains the same, only the people change. Friendship between conscious people is more important than blood relation. The intensity of people's love for you is equal to the intensity of their need. Those who rejoice in the happiness of others do not lack happiness. Man always wants to hear his praise, whether it has any good habit or not. Beware of ego. It is the sharp sword, whose outer edge cuts through your fame and inner edge your innocence. When relationships are needed, they are remembered only at the time of need. Simplicity in character automatically disappears if there is depth in thoughts. All pleasure is in the way and not in the destination. There are two types of people in the world: those who change in bad times and those who change bad times. A strong force of law has the potential to eradicate fear in society. When you worry about the future, you lose sleep. Wealth is like a burden, and man is afraid of burden. Accidents are also necessary in life, because if the Lord is not found, then happiness cannot be measured. Compete with everyone in the world, but when you compete with your teacher or your father, back off, or defeat will be your destiny. Speaking the truth and hearing the truth are both difficult tasks, but the peace that comes from hearing the truth is unmatched by anything else. If we are asked about our age, we tell the years that have passed, although the real life is the one that is still left. War conditions in times of peace are a sign of doom. Competition breeds hatred, and this hatred gradually turns into war. A liar can be caught by 3 small signs. A liar keeps changing his own words over and over again. A liar cannot remember his own words. A lying person finds the words of others to be lies and does not believe them. A cure for every disease exists around the patient. Human happiness is always based on some sorrow. The first step in destroying a nation is erasing its memory.